Honestly, like, I'm excited to get back to work, but of course, it takes time. Like, you can't just rush into it. But I'm really excited to see how much this team's going to grow. And like D'Amico said, man, we got to find some way to get back to that moment and win that game, you know. So a lot of experience was made this year and things like that. So I'm super excited for the future and everything like that. Yeah, I mean, I appreciated Will for doing that, you know, because, I mean, those are raw emotions. It wasn't like he was doing that like just to be fake. He really meant, cause, I mean, he really like was feeling that because he really wanted to win that game. We all did. And something I've learned in this league, man, is like, you can't let your emotions fluctuate. And I told Will, man, honestly, man, he's probably the most talented player, one of the most talented players I've ever been around in my life. I mean, we're going to be back in this moment. You can promise, I can promise you that. Like, it might not, I don't know when it's going to be, how it's going to be, who's going to be on this team, but we're going to get back. And I just want to let him know, man, like, I appreciated everything that he did for us that year. I just wanted to see his head up high, you know. I just want to see him encouraged and positive. I wouldn't necessarily name myself as a guy with a chip on his shoulder. I just think I'm me, you know. Like, I don't really try to. I used to be in the business of proving people wrong and people pleasing and stuff. Man, that stuff's exhausting and it don't make no sense. So, honestly, man, I'm really gonna be just preparing for what we got going on here. Yeah, we lost to Baltimore up there, and there's some things that we need to get fixed, of course. But it's time for that. Once we get back to those moments, you know. But right now, it's all about getting better. And just really putting our best foot forward on making yourself better as a person, as a player, you know, and that's something that I definitely am excited to get into. For first, I'm gonna relax, man. Just take some time off. I mean, I've been going hard since I've been like 12 years old, you know, like AAU tournaments, baseball, football, 7-on-7, high school, you know, like just a ton of like just sports being played, you know, and man, it's been a blessing, been a ball, and it's like I'm 22 years old, and this is my first time ever having like freedom, you know, like away from school, away from college, and so I'm excited, but at the same time, like just like I'm ready to relax, I'm ready to get back to work too, but I know like I have to like take some time to myself, you know, it's just the right thing to do. So doing that for a little bit, getting back rolling. My workouts, strength and conditioning, getting stronger, bigger, faster, getting back with my guys in LA, just working out with them on the quarterback stuff and OTAs and stuff like that. Yeah, Gerard, I've known Gerard since I was 16. I was in the Elite 11 with him. He was my quarterback coach there. And one thing, man, I can say about Gerard, man, is like, when you talk about someone who knows how to play the position of quarterback and knows how to relay something, but also just a great person, man. A guy who loves football. He loves Houston. He loves Texas. He loves his family. He's a great family man. And somebody who's taught me just a tremendous amount of information. But on top of that, man, put a lot of confidence into me as well. Like when I was 16 at Elite 11, we did like this little like circle group. It was like all the quarterbacks in my group. And Gerard's one thing for me was like, be confident. Because at that time, like, I wasn't really the highest recruit. I wasn't who I would become, you know what I'm saying? And I always knew that it would be a possibility, but I didn't hear it out, like those type of, the Gerard's I looked up to, like, he played at Texas A&M, I knew that, and stuff like that. And when he was like, man, you need to be more confident, like, and it was just like, it changed my life, you know what I'm saying? And from there, like, fast forward, I'm here with him my rookie year. It's been just a blessing to work with him, and whatever happens, man, I'm excited for him, and he deserves everything that's coming for him, and I'm super blessed to be able to work with him. And Bobby, somebody who, when I came in, man, I knew that he was gonna push me hard. He was gonna be hard on me. He held me at a standard all year, held me accountable. Because I mean, a lot of times, man, when you're playing good ball, guys they kind of like let you do what you do and like leave you alone. But Bobby, man, he was always on me about like the little details. In my position, you know what I'm saying? I appreciated that, you know, because you don't always get that. And he always just was hard on me, but also showed me a lot of love, man. A ton of love, very knowledgeable, can really dice the defense up, puts a lot of trust in his players, and really just never got away from what he knows. You know what I'm saying? Of course, like, tailored his coaching to like what was here at the Texans, but he did what was at the core of his heart, and I could appreciate that, you know what I'm saying? And but whatever happens with those guys, they deserve whatever's coming to them, and it's been a blessing working with them. But if they come back, that'd be cool too. Yeah, I gotta do way more. I gotta just be me. At the end of the day, I look back at it like I can say a whole bunch of cool stuff up here that'll make everybody go crazy. But honestly, I just gotta be myself. And just work hard at that. And just really do everything that God put in my heart to do. And I'm just super thankful for God, man, and Christ for really just having a rookie year like I had. And to be able to be mentioned with a whole bunch of greats. And be playing against greats, you know what I'm saying? So it's been just a blessing, and really my plan is just I want to be the best. I don't want to just be the best rookie, the best second-year dude. I want to be the best, point blank, period. So I'm excited to get going with that, and yeah, man, you talk about like just genuine love. She texted me something yesterday. She was like, "I don't say I love you just to say it. Like, I say it because I truly, you've been one of the best things ever in my life." And I was like, wow, for her to, say something like that, it's like, it's just, my mom is amazing. She's been with me through thick and thin. We've been through a lot, a whole lot. And she's never, ever, questioned my goals or my plan. And she always, what I'm saying? I'm a very independent person. She always let me be independent and, figure it out. But at the same time, I always knew if I ever needed something, I can call my mom. And I'm just super blessed to have a mother like I do. Blessed enough to have a father like I do. My brothers, my sisters, my family back home. And I'm just really, what I'm saying, I just, all in all, man, I'm just super blessed to be where God wants me to be. You know what I'm saying? So I love my mom, and I know they said she got a lot of camera time, so I don't think she was super happy about that, but you can see how much she pray about me. She love her son, and I love her right back. She love all her kids, man, and I love her so much. I told me just a little while ago, man, I really appreciate him for the trust, because that's one thing, in football, that's probably the main thing that you need is trust. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate him for trusting me, and he knows that I trust him tremendously. Any decision he makes, I know that it's at the forefront of what's best for the team. And I'm excited to build with him, man. I think it's going to be a great dynasty hopefully we build, and I'm excited for that. And honestly, I know that's probably what it seems like, but it's not. And I'm blessed, even if it is. But at the same time, I know God prepared me for stuff like that, for this moment right here. So I'm really walking in my purpose. Of course, I'm doing it through my passion, which is football. But man, I'm super blessed to be able to walk through my purpose in my passion and with a great city, a great team like this. And I'm super signed up. I'm dotting every I, crossing every T on every contract that I got to do to make this team great. You know what I'm saying? And I'm super blessed to be able to be with a group of guys like that. And I know, but man, my teammates, just like it's on me, it's on all of us. You know what I'm saying? And they know that. But man, I'm at the forefront of it. And if that's so be it, then I'm with that. Yeah, it's huge. Tank is my brother, man. He's I don't think blood can make us any closer. We're really really close. And that chemistry is shown on the field, and we're gonna build that. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna happen naturally. We boys, man. You don't force stuff with your boy. So but we both are tremendously excited to keep this going and work really hard to be great, and hopefully do whatever we need to do to be great here. And we're excited for that. I think because we know what it takes. It takes tremendous focus, tremendous will to win, and stuff like that. It's all the things that it's easy to talk about, but it's hard to do. And we did that this year. You know what I'm saying? And even though we fell short, we put that on display. And now it's just about bringing guys here that are with that and have that same type of mentality. And whoever stays, we keeping that standard. We ain't changing up for nobody. So I think that that is why we're confident. And man, it's okay to be confident. You know what I'm saying? I don't look at that as a negative thing. And it's not cockiness; it's being confident. Yeah, I think I grew tremendously, man. A ton of great people. I know he's gonna be mad at me for this, but Dylan Thompson, man. Oh my gosh, Dylan is one of the best human beings I've ever met in my life. Just the conversations I've had with him, and a lot of people like Camille, who's in player development, Morgan, you know what I'm saying, Amy in nutrition, Lad, Mike Eubanks, there's a ton of people, great people in this organization, but DT has been the main person, man, just you talk about like a brother, like somebody who like loves you no matter what happens on that field. Like you can feel that, you know what I'm saying? So I just appreciate. I know you're gonna be mad at me, Brett. Man, he's a great person, and really one of the reasons why I feel like we were very successful this year. Honestly, like yeah, I would say I know Will not even tripping off that. And honestly, I'm not either. Like what? That's for other people to figure out, but he deserves it, you know. And I would say that just because you look at how it looked in the previous years here, and you can see what the difference made of him being on the field. You can see that on how people interact with him. You can see that on how he talks to people in the media and like look people in the eye. You know what I'm saying? Like all that type of stuff, man. Like it's been a difference. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, I wasn't here for those years, but like from the guys who've been here, they can tell us like, man, you two, like y'all special. So I can say that about Will. And of course, on the field stuff, just cut the tape on. You know, and even times like I said this, even we played him my freshman year in college, and he might not always make the play, but he's one of the reasons why. Like, he's going to set the edge. He's going to take on a double team. He's going to make somebody miss to set somebody else up free. So it's not only just like it's not always in the stats. You know what I'm saying? Like he's really affecting the game in a lot of ways by just being a great player. It's amazing. It's a blessing. One of my best friends back home, his name is Barron, and he always talks about your passion is greedy, but your purpose is for others. And that's something that I like. He hit me with that like my junior year in college. And since that moment, I'm like, man, like that's how I want to live my life. I want to be at service. You know what I mean? And I've gotten a lot of great people who have reached out, and even guys after games like who are who just talk about like how I mentioned God and Christ and things like that. And I always tell people it's not me. You know what I'm saying? It's Him. Like. It's nothing I can do to ever repay what the Lord has done in my life, you know, and I don't want to. I just want to act in what He's called me to do, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not perfect. I make mistakes every day, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I know the God that I serve is a forgiving and graceful God, and I can just appreciate that. And even like Coach Harbaugh, even saying that after they beat us, like you can just see like, there's a lot of us out here, too, that love the Lord, you know, and there's nothing wrong with that. And I appreciate everybody who reaches out. And I'm not doing it to look cool or whatever. I'm doing it because that's what God called me to do. Yeah, I mean, of course, I had my day to soak and be like, dang, man. Like, at the same time, like, as you soak and you look back, like, it's a lot of things to be grateful for and be happy about. So I'm trying to just be as joyful as I can. And, of course, I wish we were playing this week and I could get another game with my brothers. But it's not the reality, and it's nothing positive comes out of just sulking and being in a fog. So I mean, I wanted to come in today and just for guys to see me like upbeat. You know, I think that that has a lot of weight to it. You know, like just guys being happy about life. You know, it's a lot more to life than this game. You know, it's a blessing. It's amazing. It's just changed my life. At the same time, I'm a person too. I'm a regular human, just like everybody else, and I just play football on TV sometimes, you know. So, but it's a blessing though. So yeah.